Well, hello there.
Hey guys.
And welcome to another episode of
Massey Art Studios.
Here at our new time, Wednesday, 6 o'clock Central.
Yeah.
Following Julie E and Janice Pittman.
Yep.
Just Janice. So excited to be here as part of a little train with the gals.
I know.
Really excited. And hopefully we'll get to do some fun stuff with them as well.
I know.
You never know. We better ask them.
I know. We have to ask you
That
guys.
was a bit presumptuous of me. However, back to today's episode. Back to basics. Jeremy and I haven't poured consistently for a long time. We've had a lot going on in the last 6 months. And so we wanted to just go back to roots.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a straight pour.
I'm doing a ring pour.
We've got Golden's paints for 90% of the colours.
Yeah.
Got beautiful 16 by 20 inch canvases. And we've got something brand new. This. What is it? Well, I'll tell you a little bit more about it at the table, and then we'll talk about it as we come back at the outro. So stick around for some really fun pours, and then come back and see us at the very end. We've got some more information for you.
The stuff.
The stuff. We'll see you later. Enjoy. Well, hello, ladles and jelly spoons. Oh my goodness, we keep saying this of late, but it really does feel like forever since we've been in the studio. And we're glad to be back.
Yes.
Can I do a little bit of a share?
Please do.
So after the November fluid art experience, I absolutely lost all passion for fluid art pouring for myself. And I found it really hard to get back into it. I really was still very much obsessed with my blobs, but for some reason, I just needed to step away from it. And that's one of the reasons why you've not seen us post a lot of content recently, right? Plus we've had family in town, we've been on vacations, there's been a lot that's happened for us in the last 6 months.
Going on.
Then the April Seattle fluid art experience happened, and I suddenly regained all this excitement for it again. So I'm ready and raring to go. I think part of my lack of excitement was because we kind of started to use what I would consider subpar product all the time, and I didn't love the pieces I was putting out.
Yeah.
So what did we do? We bought some golden paints again.
We did.
And today's colours are going to be Golden's Green Gold,
Yes.
Golden's Phthalo Turquoise,
Love.
Golden's Nickel Azure Gold, which is going out of production soon because one of the ingredients is going to be gone, so we got a couple of big tubs. We've got Golden's Violet Oxide, which we've never used before. It's this really interesting earthy violet colour. It's not a blue violet, it's almost like a brown violet.
Yeah, it has this brownish tint to it.
It does, and there's some very earthy tones here, so I was not mad about that. Azurite Blue is our blue. And then we've got Pearl Iridescent, which I love and we haven't had for the longest time.
Right.
Now I've mixed mine with a little bit of the Deco Art Satin Enamels because I'm going to do Galaxy Pour. But I didn't mix that into yours, Jeremy, because I know you're going to do a ring pour.
Got it.
Then we've got 24 karat gold, which is here. And then I've also got on the table, to give myself another pearl, this is the Arteza Pearl Glacier Blue. And I did squeeze a little bit of the sky blue light into it. It is still very much a pearl, however, but it's here. It's just a little stronger than just the metallic pearl you normally get.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing I forgot to say is, because we do love doing this, a little bit of 24 karat gold in your Nickel Azure Gold.
Yes.
And it really lifts it and makes it this wonderful colour. Every time we've used it, everyone's always like, what's that base colour? And that's what it is. Now, all of these paints are 13 ounces in volume in a 16 ounce cup. And we've mixed 3 ounces of paint with our pouring medium. Now, what is this? You'll all be crying. Well, I'm not ready to tell you just yet. It's got a little bit of a work in progress, some R&D here for sure. There are a couple of ingredients mixed in this tub, and none of them are actually gel gloss. And what Jeremy and I have been trying to do is to recreate a pouring medium that will give us a really thick consistency, because we're missing out there a very awesome and very well known and used pouring medium that you can't get hold of anymore. But look at this. It's delicious. It's thick and it's airy and it's wonderful. And so this is the first time that we're going to use it on camera, And every single one of our paints has been mixed with that pouring medium.
Yes.
The Goldens were mixed 3 ounces of paint and 10 ounces of this pouring medium.
Okay.
And that was still just how thick and luscious they were.
Wow.
So yeah, excited to see the results that we get within this pour. What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to do a straight pour. We're going right back to basics. I'm going to do a straight pour on this wonderful 16 by 20 inch canvas.
Yep.
It has been backed and pinned, and it is extremely tight because I've sprayed the back of it. So this is a perfect kind of substrate for pouring on, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I've got a 20 ounce cup here. Let's get to layering this cup, Show Pony.
Okay.
All right, so it's been a little time. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a little while. But what I am gonna do is, oh my gosh, this is really thick. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I'm not mad about it. I'm gonna run with it and see what happens.
It's like marshmallow cream.
It is like marshmallow. So a little bit of gold and a little bit of white going in the cup first. Then let's go in with some of our violet oxide. Oh my gosh, these are all really thick. I might have left these a little too thick, but we'll see. We'll see. We might have to water them down a little for your ring pour, Jeremy. That was the green gold. Let's put that next to some phthalo turquoise. That's a great consistency. They're all thick, but I'm okay with that. That's the 24 in nickel azo. Put that next to blue. Let's go in with some of the light blue Arteza mix. And even that is nice and thick too, which is good to see. Some more white and a little gold. Let's go back in and do the same layer again. So we've got the violet oxide. I'm going to put that next to, this time, the turquoise. Green gold.
Green gold.
White. Azurite. Some gold.
I think you should put that purple in there again.
I'm going to put it right now. Ooh, I'm actually really loving how thick these are. I actually even watered these down a little bit. And like I said, this pouring medium that we are trialing is a concoction of our own, and there is no gel gloss in here at all. So it's really interesting to see just how thick this is. Possibly a little too thick, but I'm going to run with it and see what happens. Are you worried, Show Pony?
No, I'm worried about how much gold you put in it.
Yeah. All right, that is my layered mug.
That's a good layered mug.
Let's get to pouring this one on the canvas.
All right.
All right, let's get this beauty on this canvas. So I am going to put a little puddle of my white, and I'm going to dash a little bit of gold in there, and that's what we're going to pour right into, Show Pony.
Okay.
Now, this is going to be a galaxy of some description. If you've seen Sarah Mack, if you've seen Garrett Brown, these guys are kicking out some beautiful pours. I'm going to go straight pour, but I am going to do some rings in there as well, and that's what the galaxy pour is all about. So, Show Pony, I'm ready to go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. So next I'm going to take white. This is my pearlness. I'm gonna use this one as my flow extender. Now this did have a little bit of the satin enamels in it. And I added some water to this. And even with adding water to it, it's still so luscious and thick. Did you say marshmallowy, Jeremy, as I was pouring this one out? Yeah, like I said, wasn't intending on it being quite so thick because I did add a little bit of water. But trialing out the new Massey pouring medium just to see how this one works, I'm gonna give this a go. Hopefully you guys are gonna love this. And if it works, we'll absolutely share how we get to this delicious consistency. We gotta trial it out first. A little bit of trial and error. All right, wasn't necessarily intending on doing this, but there was an awful lot of gold that came out right at the very end. And so I'm gonna get to wrecking, but I'm only gonna wreck the center. So I'm just gonna take just this as a tiny little skewer, and I'm gonna go like this.
Nice.
Well, I just wanted to incorporate some of those other colours in there as well.
Right?
All right, show pony, you know what time it is?
Well, it's not 2:41. It is tilting time.
It is tilting time. I am so excited to tilt this bad boy out. I hope it moves across the canvas because it's so thick, but we were gonna go and see. Let's tilt this bad boy out. Well, there you have it. All right, so observations, super thick pouring medium. Even after I actually watered it down, it was crazy thick. So I'm gonna have to add some more water to these for you, Show Pony. It has been a long time since I did a straight pour, and I over egged how thick I needed them, which is really crazy considering there was only 3 ounces of paint in those pots.
Yeah.
So let's do that for you because you're gonna be up next. But I really enjoy this. I love the quinacridone Nickel gold running through it. We always love it next to that deep phthalo.
Right.
There is a lot of gold in the middle, but I'm not mad about it. Loving the fingerlings along the sides. Yeah, this is an interesting pour. I'm not mad about this one. I'm going to scrape my edges. I'm going to take you guys in for a close-up.
All right.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, it's Jeremy here, and I am so excited to be back in the studio painting.
Oh, it's been such a long
It
time since
has.
you've said I'm so excited. And I'm excited you're excited.
I am. I'm really excited.
You know, another thing I'm really excited about
What's that?
is this pouring mix, the pouring medium that we've concocted.
I know it's really good.
I'm a little. I don't want to get too excited about it, but it's been a long time since there's been something so thick that we've had to
Yeah.
water it down quite so much.
Yeah.
And like I said, 3 ounces of paint, 10 ounces of pouring medium, and a squirt of water in a lot of them already.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see what the outcome of this one for you is also. Woohoo! Now we have just added a little bit of water to all of them again
Yes.
because they were
a bit thick.
They were. I would have liked them a little thinner for my
Yeah.
own pour.
Yes.
Are you excited about these colours?
I am excited about these colors.
What are you thinking about the violet oxide?
You know what? It's really I'm liking it. I like it with these colors.
It didn't
This
come.
palette.
I thought it was going to make my piece really muddy, but actually, when you look at my piece, it's not really there.
See, that's what I was like afraid of.
Yeah.
If it make it muddy or
because
not.
it's a
but-
muddy colour.
Yeah, it is a muddy
But
color.
it actually does not appear to be that way.
I was real surprised that you bought this actually.
Well, I like to surprise you, even
Yeah.
still now, 3 years deep.
Yeah. So there's some other colors I'd like for you to buy after this one.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, I bet one of them is a pyrrole orange, but yeah, we'll get there for sure. All right, sir. What are
Okay.
you doing?
I am doing a ring pour.
Of course you are.
Yes.
Okay, been a long time for you too.
I know.
Do you remember what you're doing?
Yes. I
Are you
do.
sure? Because I almost
yes, I do.
forgot. All right, so you're going to layer your 20-ounce cup with the same colours.
I am. I got a 20-ounce cup here. I'm going to layer my cup right here.
Okay.
And yeah, let's do this.
Okay, go for it, sir.
A little bit of white.
That's actually iridescent. Oh, that's a lot better of a consistency. It's kind of the consistency I would have liked myself.
Got it.
And strange, like I tested them, maybe it's because they were sitting for a few hours beforehand. I don't know. Maybe it's just this wonderful pouring medium that we've invented. You and I.
That's a really good question there.
It is a good question. Ooh. 24 karat gold next to phthalo. Turquoise. Yep, stunning. Oh, I'm glad that you're using it. I thought you were not gonna.
Oh yeah, I'm using that.
There you are. Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Not being shy about it either.
Now, quinacridone nickel azure gold with 24 karat gold added just gives it a little sheen. It's a little sparkly. I've gone as much as doing half and half before.
Yes.
Half 24 karat gold, half
I
nickel azure
still
gold.
I'm having a hard time with getting paint on my gloves.
Even after all this time, sir.
Even after all this time.
It's been almost 3 years since we started our channel. And still, Jeremy will wipe his gloves. After every application.
After every application.
Love it.
And then
So
I'm gonna go-
almost every colour in there. You haven't used my little concoction of Arteza yet. I thought you were going to reach for it then, but you didn't. Oh, but he's reaching for it now. Pearl on pearl moment.
Oh, for God's sakes.
There we go. You've seen it here, folks. Double pearls.
Double pearls.
Jeremy
oh
loves
my
A
God.
nice double pearl moment. Let's see that. Listen, see that quinacridone nickel azure gold? Take a look at it now, folks. Golden and other manufacturers are saying that it is actually going to be discontinued, mainly because one of the ingredients, and I think it's PO48, is no longer available to get.
PO48.
PO48. Sounds like a robot from Star Wars.
PO48.
Right.
Get me a drink.
Help me, PO48. You're my only hope. Is that it?
That's it. I got my beautiful layered cup right here. It's awesome.
Okay. Now, are you pouring into a puddle of anything, sir?
Yes.
What are you really?
I was thinking that I might, but you know
Okay.
what? Actually, I'm not going to.
Are you sure? Well, I don't want to
Yeah.
put you off with my shock and surprise because
No,
I would have
because
loved
I'm
it.
going to use my white as my flow extender.
Okay.
So
All right, then I'm guessing you're going to ring pour away,
I am. I'm going to ring pour right here, right now, for everybody's enjoyment.
including mine. 10 out of 10 on the dismount.
I like it. I got some fingerlings right here. Look at this. I'm liking that.
It's pretty. So for anyone out there that says that Golden's is really expensive, let me tell you, for what it is for this tub, it is expensive. However, what you'll see is we've made two 16 by 20 inch canvases using this much paint, and this was only 3 ounces in each colour. So we're going to put press and seal on these and use these all over again.
Sure.
So that 3 ounces of each of these colours will probably last us maybe, what, 4 or 5 paintings.
Yep.
So please consider that when you think about Goldens and just how expensive they are in the tub. When you mix it with the pouring medium, it becomes super inexpensive. And that's my public service announcement.
All right, guys.
Oh, the torch fell over.
All right, guys.
All right, guys.
So I'm going to go ahead and stretch this bad boy out.
I love it.
It's tilting time.
It's tilting time. Ooh, watch that fly. Little rascal.
I know.
Let's do this. Let's tilt this bad boy out.
Let's go this way with it first. All right, guys, I'm loving this.
What are you loving?
You know, I'm loving this gold peeking out through the phthalo turquoise.
Your little pops of cells.
Yeah, and something else, I'm really loving how that green changed. I mean, it got like this
transparent.
No, it turned into like this Kelly green.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's really interesting what happened with it, and I guess that's because it mixed with that blue,
right?
And it brightened it up into like this pretty green.
You know what I love? I
What's
love
that?
The white that's in the center. It's so bright right there that there's these white highlights.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's the white or the pale blue, you know, the Pearl Glacier, but whatever it is, it's stunning. It adds a real dimension to the middle for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really enjoy it.
I'm happy with it.
I love it
I'm
too.
really happy with it.
Yeah, me too. I think you need to touch off, scrape your edges.
Yes.
And then take everyone in for a close-up.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Well, well, well.
That's a deep topic.
It is, but you also know what is another deep topic.
What? A deep topic?
A deep topic. is pouring mediums.
Yes.
Now, there's been a pouring medium that a lot of you did enjoy. It was super thick and it was called Mix.
Yes.
The wonderful maker of Mix, I don't believe he's making Mix anymore. Mix is not being mixed.
That's unfortunate.
I've seen Mina try successfully to create a pouring medium that includes gel gloss in it, getting beautiful, beautiful results. But we've been trying for some time now to get another couple of ingredients that will make something that is very thick and juicy too.
Yes.
And it's this. What's it called, Jeremy?
The stuff.
It's called The Stuff. Well, you just saw us use the stuff in our episodes and we're going to keep using it for a little while longer. I want to try it in a lot of different techniques, see what kind of reactions we get, see what kind of results we get when it's dry. But we'll give you some more information on the stuff as and when we're ready to say to you, go use it, go try it, go test it. So yeah, a little bit more R&D, if you like. Now tell me about your ring pour, Show Pony.
I actually liked it a lot. I liked the center of it. You know what? It's been so long since I've actually done a ring pour, it feels like.
Long time.
Even though I did one the other day, right? And then I just do a ring pour.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But it felt like it's been forever. And so whenever I was ringing, I was forgetting at the beginning to go back and forth so that way there wouldn't be big swaths of color. And and so there were big swaths of color.
I like the big swaths of color. I don't
Really?
I don't see that as a bad thing personally, especially in those beautiful colors.
Yeah, I mean the colors were amazing.
I love the center of it too. That bright white or that light blue that shone through was really pretty.
Thank you.
We'll see how that one dries. I enjoyed my straight pour, but let me tell you, boy, the stuff was a little too thick for me. I thinned it to get it to that consistency by adding little squirts of water in all the colours and thought this is fine, this is perfect, but actually when I poured it out into the cup it was way too thick. But I wanted to use it, see how it worked. It worked perfectly well, but I think that piece might take 7 weeks to dry.
Yeah.
Because there's so much of it on that canvas. However, we'll see. We will definitely show you these dry pieces if we do get to show you them on Sunday.
Yes.
Because I want you to see the end result as well. Love those colours. So much fun.
So much fun.
So much fun. All right, peeps. Well, hopefully you've watched Julie and Janice. If you haven't, please go back and check them out. Kathleen from Cos Creations still has her episodes going out on Tuesday at 7:30 Central, so please go check out that one too, because every single pour of Kathleen's is a stunner.
Stunning.
Stunner. And if you didn't see Canella's pour, which was really amazing recently, she did a blowout and then she used Cole's desk contraption to do as pendulum over the top of it.
Oh wow.
Super cool, yeah. And we'll be getting our hands on one of those pendulums very soon.
Yes.
Cole is making one for us as we speak.
Yay.
So thank you for being here with us. So much fun being back pouring in a regular schedule. We'll see you on Sunday at 11 Central. And until then, have a great week.
All right.
All right, guys. See you soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye. So now it's time to spank the Patreons.
It is time to spank the Patreons.
And who are the Patreons? Well, they're a really special bunch of people.
Yes.
Who've decided to come and follow us outside of the YouTube channel. It's a completely separate account and people can opt into different tiers.
Yeah, absolutely.
And those different tiers allow people different rewards. So for example, at one level, there's behind the scenes pictures and videos and sneak peeks of what we do in the studio. And then at another level, there is a once a month live stream exclusively just for those gold level Patreons. And then at another level, they also get a once a month live tutorial.
Yes.
Where we might take an individual technique and walk through it step by step by step by step. So we really appreciate these guys because they're coming to us and supporting us outside of the channel. It means an awful lot to us.
It does mean a lot to us.
So we have some thank yous. And at that gold level, we have Trisha West, we have Terry Leshner, we have Tammy Housebrook, we have Stephanie Hancock, we've got Sharon Luffy, the wonderful Pocket Rocket Patsy Petrelli, we've got Nate Bright Art, we've got Mama Doulis, we have Linda Serieni, we've got Kelly Stowell of Feral Arts, we've got Jane Klein and Gloria Salaki, we have Gillian Kennedy of Bell's Creations, we have Elizabeth Giuliano, we have Kathy J, and we have Amy, aka Crafty Chicken Mom.
Yes.
And
then on our platinum level, we have Susan Shepperson, Susan Chigori, Judith Jones Art, we have Janice Pittman, and we have Elaine Burton.
oh my gosh, we all know and love and's been with us pretty much from day one.
Yes.
As most of you have. So thank you so very much for being with us.
Yes.
We really genuinely do appreciate you and your support. It allows us the opportunity to keep painting and keep doing fun stuff for you guys. So thank you so very much.
Thank you very much.
And to everyone else that's down here below, we honestly can't thank you enough. Really does mean the world to us. So thanks, guys.